Well, I don't need to tell you the U.S. women won again in the World Cup yesterday. That's right, yes. They won in France, and I'm not kidding. Everybody that I know is watching this. Here to break it down, talk about that, talk about Kendall, because he's known her forever, and sideline reporter for the Minnesota United. Give it up for our buddy Jamie Watson, everybody. Welcome back.
Jason, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
It's great. It's good to see you. It's great to see Kendall.
I know. Okay. I have questions about Kendall. We'll get to that a little bit later. Yeah, I want Dish. Anyway, we were talking during the break. Everybody that I know, I went back to the station yesterday following our show. Our entire newsroom was shut down watching the World Cup. What is it this year? The viewership numbers have to be great.
Through the roof. I mean, Fox has been absolutely killing it with their coverage. It's been great. The backdrop for the studio in France is literally the Eiffel Tower. I mean, it does not get any more picturesque, beautiful. The tournament's been great. The U.S. women, they're doing incredible. You know, they're doing a great job of representing the United States themselves amidst a whole bunch of, you know, controversy about equal pay, everything like that. They're handling themselves like true professionals and winning it gracefully and doing a great job.
Yesterday's game, hard fought. What was the deal with yesterday's game?
Well, so like you were saying a minute ago, it is the best tournament. It's the best month every 4 years, whether it's the men's tournament, the women's tournament. Every eye in the world is glued to the World Cup. Even if you've never watched soccer before, it still just piques your interest because it's the United States. It's the pride within our country. And look, they didn't have their greatest game yesterday. This is where it started the knockout phase, the winner go home phase. They beat Spain 2-1. Megan Rapinoe, you recognize her with the dyed pink hair.
Yeah.
And just the overall...
Even I know her, yes. Yeah.
Awesomeness that surrounds Megan Rapinoe. Scored 2 goals. They won. Now, this is the big matchup. The next round, they will play against the host country, France. So
That's the big one.
This is the big one. This is a matchup that is worthy of a World Cup final, yet because of the way it works out with whoever won in the group stages, they will play in the quarterfinal.
Also, don't you think, too, Jamie, whether, you know, the Super Bowl... maybe a big movie, depending, like Avengers. Don't you think also something like this, we are so lacking? I don't want to get overly woo-woo and Oprah about it, but when we talk about stuff like this, I always think people crave communal things, and we don't have enough of them anymore because we're in a universe where we're all on our phones. We have 400 channels to choose from. We're not all watching the same thing. This we are.
Yes, because it's the pride and it's the beautiful game connecting people, and that's what's so great about the World Cup. But that's 1 month every 4 years.
Yeah.
Whether that's the men or the women, either way. But we have that in our backyard here. And we just had the U.S. men's national team play at Allianz Field, and it was incredible because everybody's there wearing red, white, and blue, chanting USA, USA, and it brings everybody together, a lot like the Jason Show when you come to the training facility of the Vikings.
That's right.
Everybody wants to be a part of something bigger than themselves, and that's what this is.
Except Jamie, the woman from Duluth, left after the naked bungee jumping.
I know, we do miss her. We do miss her.
Yeah.
I completely get it, though. I wanted to walk out of my own house last night.
Perfect transition. Jamie knows TV. I was leading up. You're looking at the beautiful field. First season at Allianz Field. How's it been going for you?
When I say it's been amazing, I feel like that's not even doing it justice. If you haven't been to this stadium, and I was lucky enough to walk around with producer Ted, and we got to do the food tasting tour before it opened. Ted will vouch for this.
Yeah.
It is
amazing.
The most spectacular lineup of food, but it's basically catered to what we as Minnesotans, we want. Don't come plop a corporate stadium right in the middle of the heart of the Midway area in St. Paul and say, this is your stadium, like it or leave it. No, let's get every diverse type of food we can get in the building. Let's make it an incredible experience, whether you're a crazed millennial who wants to go crazy in the Wonderwall and sing and shout for 90 minutes plus, or you want to bring a family of 4 and they want to have something more than just a hot dog. It's been incredible. It's gone better than anybody could have ever imagined, and I feel so lucky to get to be there on the field week in and week out. It's been the blessing of my career.
You should follow Jamie on social media. I usually like to start an interview with a compliment, but I'll put it right here before we make fun of Kendall. And that is, you are so good at what you do. And I follow you on social media, and when I do watch you report, you are so calm on live television, and you're just great at what you do. So I just wanted to tell you.
Well, thank you, Jason. It's amazing because when you switch over from playing to this, you never realize just how difficult it is to do this. And I was fortunate enough to get to be a guest so many times throughout my career before I switched to the TV side with amazing people like yourself and getting to see how everything is put together. You have no idea until you get in the midst of it how many hours go into it to then make everything seem seamless for a 5-minute segment. And you can attest to that, Kendall. Everybody, I mean,
when
everybody
I left
here
the
now in
Vikings
audience
to do
can see
this,
it.
it was very hard. It
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
Well, thank you for the compliment.
The
From a
audience
professional
missed
like
that.
yourself, that means a lot.
You